Yo, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Lunch Number Charlie again with another video, and this video is just gonna be about how do you optimize your build and how to get high stat gear and what mods you should put on your gear as well. And let's jump into the video. All right, now first things first. Now, what you want to do to get high stat gear is raids. Of course, raids have a chance to drop high stat gear. By high stat, I mean like gear that has a total of like 60, like a base stat of like 65 and up. That's really what you want to try to go for. On rare occasions, you might get a gear piece that has a base stat of like 69. I haven't seen any 70s, but 65 and up is what you want to go for. Now, if it's like a 60, 63, that is fine as long as the stats are where you want them to be. Now, like I said, raids can give you high stat gear. Prime engrams for the most part drop at around like 60 and up, and dungeons as well. The prophecy dungeon, if I can find it, the prophecy dungeon, it drops high stat gear. That's where I got most of my gear from. And then also like the paid season pass, like the second set of gear you get toward like rank 50-ish. Those will give you high stat gears as well. And you can also do the Empire hunt. When you go to it, you'll see that when you start to go down to the harder versions, hero, as a rare drop for high stat armor, and then uncommon drop for high stat armor, and then common. But those are, so you want to actually focus on getting your light up before you try to tackle those. But those are just ways of getting high stat armor. But what I mean, I said base stat. So the 60, no, the 86 isn't the base. The base would be like 63, and when you masterwork, it adds 2 to every stat. So that's plus 12 because there's 6 stats, and then if you add a mod, that's also plus 10. So this one would be like a 61 base stat, but the stats are where I want them to be, so it's fine. And now if you're trying to figure out what stats you should go for, it depends on what you like doing in the game and also what class you are. So I'm a Warlock, so my main focus should be this bad boy right here, because each class has a class thing that they do. For me, it's rifts, so I place rifts down, and then like it'll heal me or it'll make me do more damage. But for the hunters, they'll dodge. That's just tied to this stat. And then for Titans, the shield, so how much damage they take, and depending on how high this is depends on how fast their shield will recharge, so they can place that down. So you want this to be high because because it will allow you to do certain things besides, of course, getting your class skill back. So after feel great about getting gear and stuff, and then you have like a crap ton of high stat gear, what you want to do is go to dim, and I'll leave a link of where to go to get to dim for you in the description below. But like like I said, when you're feeling good about the gear you got and all that stuff, just go to dim, log in, sign in to your Bungie.net account, and then you go to loadout, and then you just figure out like what tier you want for your stats. And if you don't care what tier a certain stat is, you just go to it right here on the left side, and then you go to ignore, and then it'll just do a little dash. It means it's gonna focus on the other stats. And so for me, I don't care about my character's speed because that's not one of his his things. So, and strength can be good if you do a build around it, or if you're a Titan, but I'm not. So I go to ignore, and like the main things I want to focus on is the other 5. Resilience, because I want to stay alive a little bit more. Recovery, because that's what my Warlocks class ability does, or regens more. And then so I'll put that around, I want 7, the max I want 8. And then discipline, because I love throwing grenades. That's what my builds for the most part focus on. So I'll put that around 6 or 7. I have it at 6 or 7 because I'll show you in like the next part of why I have it like so low when I love throwing nades. And then intelligent, I'll have that around like 5 or 6, and then I mean that's pretty much it. And then when you do that, it'll show you what you can do, or like what gear you can run, and then it just, yeah, so I can pick these pieces right here. I can pick these pieces right here, and like it'll throw in exotics as well, because I have some high stat exotics. And then like it just depends on what you want. And then the reason why, like, I want my recovery to be max. So the reason why I have it at 8 instead of 10 is because I can just throw in mods. I can just throw in recovery mods. I can just throw in grenade mods to give me more tiers up there. So you have five of those slots. So of course that's that many more points you can have toward whatever stat that you want. So that's just pretty much how you can do that. Next, we're going to talk about what subclass you want your gear to be. Now, it's not called subclass, gear or whatever, but I mean, let's just say, it is for the sake of this video. Now, my favorite is solar, because I love throwing grenades. So solar is the way to go, because solar is for grenades. Arc is for smacking stuff. If you want your melee charge to come back faster, arc is the way to go. If you want your class ability to come back faster, void is your choice. But the most two pieces of gear that really count are your class gear. So for Warlocks, it's your bond. I mostly play Warlock, that's why I'm giving out examples for locks. And then yeah, to for class for class abilities, it's gonna be your class item. So if I throw down a rift, I get grenade energy back, or if I want to throw down a rift and I get my melee charge back faster, or if I throw down my rift and I want to get my rift back faster. So it just depends on what you want to do, and then so your bond is the way to go for that, and now your headpiece is like the next most important thing, because it will allow you to put mods that will help you get your special back. So if I want to throw more bombs, I can sling them by tossing more nades, getting nade kills with ashes to assets. When I get grenade kills, I get super energy back, and then or if I want to change it to arc, find an arc piece. If I want to change to arc, if I get a melee kill, then I get super energy back. And then for void, if I throw down my rift near guys, then I get super energy back. I think dynamo is only good for hunters, because when they're at like tier 10 speed, they get it back like every like 13 seconds, so they can just shoot, dodge, shoot, and like it's just so fast. But I'm at tier 8, and I get it back every 51 seconds, so it's not that good for me. Warlocks. So that's why I do grenades, because when I do my grenades, I get it back every 40. Well, now at tier 7, I get it back every 45 seconds. But when I also have bomber perk on, when I throw down my rift, I get grenade energy back. So that should like knock off like 10 seconds. Now I'm gonna share my favorite like combos to run. Excuse me, with the mods and stuff. So my favorite is Top Tree Void, because there's a perk in here which allows you to charge your nades, and when you charge your nades, it improves the nade. So what I do is I run Vortex Grenade, and instead of it being just like a basic circle, when you charge it, it expands and it does more, and it just does more. It just does more. So when I charge my nades, I also it does more damage, so it can kill like gold bars and stuff. And then also when I also smack people with my melee, with my full charged melee, I also get like half of my nade energy back. So I also have that working for me. And also when I throw down my rift, with this mod right here, when I throw down my rift, I also get nade energy back as well. So I have all those working for my grenades, and then I have so like on top of that, I'm getting my nades back faster from my melee attacks and my class. And then so what the bomber perk does, or mod, is when I get grenade kills, I get super energy back faster. And what the skull of Dire Aramkara does is when I get super kills, I get nade energy back too. So I have everything like focused on getting grenade energy back, and then I have my grenade kills getting super energy back. So that's just like something you could do as far as like when you're trying to make your build, or when you're trying to think about what stats to run, or or just like trying to like critique your stats and your whatever tree you like to run. And now we're at the end of the video. I want to thank everybody who made it this far. Appreciate you. Make sure you like and subscribe to your boy. I try to put out a video like every other week. When I can think of, you know, video ideas, I try to write notes and stuff to make everything, you know, go as planned. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you wanna, I'll put a link in my I'll put a link for the Discord. I'll put a link for my Twitch. You want to follow your boy on Twitch, drop a follow. And that's my time. Thank you.
Like 800 meters. Don't let cat kill you. Just run. Just run.
You know, I got D2'd hard as shit right there. I melee lunged ABU and it just went through him.
Made a whole hoe.
Just run. Don't let him kill you.
Bruh. Wrong one. What the hell is going on?
You guys, he's over.
Into existence.
To a flip.
Oh! I just got griefed at the worst time.